human females and sexually enslaving and doing worse terrible things to, and doing drastic sexual slavery. United States of America, USA, you are getting complex conquered by secret Roman Empire. This is happening. It's basically the same alignment with many additional what were World War II alignment, and they will never get over what you did to them in World War II, and therefore they're going to retaliate and strike back, and this time it's going to be nuclear. And it was plotted to be an all-naval attack from nuclear submarines, and then to blame Russia. You get it? And possibly those would not even get hit. Russia then would get retaliated on, possibly, and it would be the United States and Russia into it when the secret Roman Empire possibly gets out of this completely unhit by any nuclear weapon, and would deny it for years. Those had any part in it, those had anything to do with it, and would try to cover it down and keep it a huge secret. Therefore, United States of America, U.S. military, you're about ready to be completely bankrupted. You're actually over the edge of bankruptcy now. You've been over the edge of bankruptcy for a few years now, and you're over the edge of bankruptcy. This is an intentional, let's bankrupt the United States like we did the former Soviet Union, and then let's take them down. And if it doesn't work well enough with this sort of complex conquering, we're going to hit them with nukes. And some still want to hit them with nukes. And it possibly will happen, you'll still get hit with nukes, even if you get complex conquered peacefully enough and you're taken down to something else. You still probably will get hit with nukes, because some are just livid with the fact that you dropped 2 nuclear bombs on Japan and you firebombed Tokyo, and also what you did with Germany. You really hit Germany hard. About as hard as it gets, you know, with bombing and firebombing Germany, even though it wasn't nuclear. Therefore, there are enormous efforts to retaliate. Many things were staged on China's soil. Many of these nuclear tests are not even detected. You don't detect every single nuclear test. And even if you detect some of these are just done. You know, all of a sudden you see a nuclear explosion somewhere, and you don't understand exactly who did it. And everybody's trying to figure out who actually did this nuclear test when it was secretly Germany. Let's tell you, Germany has been nuclear testing for a while, and Germany still is doing nuclear tests. Japan is staging on China's soil. Many of these ICBMs and missiles that are quote-unquote Chinese really should have a big stamp made in Japan on them, or Japan, and have the World War II war symbols on them, because this is really what they are. They're really owned and will be operated by Japanese military staging from China soil, from China, and maybe even different Asian countries and nations. Therefore, United States of America, you are getting set down, and you are getting complex conquered. Soviet Union, you were already complex conquered to a certain extent. At a certain stage, you're getting taken down in stages. Former Soviet Union, you are getting taken down in stages, and United States of America, you're getting taken down in stages. And it probably will turn nuclear in the near future. This is what Ted has been trying to warn you about. United States of America military and U.S. government and United States of America for many years. And I've been trying to warn Russia and former Soviet Union for many years. Different countries and nations in Europe that are not part of the secret Roman Empire, you will be conquered. It is happening. You are getting complex conquered, and you're going to get taken down, possibly hit with nukes by secret Roman Empire also. Therefore, you think, Ted is the only person going to get in the conqueror, or if or when he gets in the conqueror, the conquering king, he's the only conquer that will use nukes. You're absolutely out of your minds believing Ted is the only conqueror would in the near future or the future will use nukes. There are definitely other conquerors that are going to use nukes and have complete intent to use them and are working on building everything that those have the set down enough to do it, to retaliate, to strike back, to get even, to get revenge, to get much additionally to even. Like with even factors, like let's, hit them at least 100 times worse than they hit Japan with 2 nuclear bombs and or firebomb Tokyo or hit Germany and firebomb Germany.